guys of United Rock Nations. We are in amazing company with Peter of Pain. How are you?
I'm very good. How are you?
Very well.
All
We are
right.
here, of course, to talk about the new album, I Am.
Yeah.
It's your first album until 2016. Of course, in between, you recorded an album with Steel, Linderman, another with Hypocrisy. How
Mhm.
do you go from one musical universe to another so easily?
Uh, I don't know. I guess you have to be schizophrenic. But I don't know. With pain, it's different. There's no boundaries or anything. It's just a huge experiment, I would say, for me in the studio, which is great. I don't follow any frames or anything like that. I just try different things. Like, go with the flow is very different. I mean, it's more 80s sound in the beginning and things like that, and I just try different things all the time.
Right. So, does the title of the new album, I Am, mean that your soul and your musical DNA is really the music of pain?
Yeah, I am is what, this is me representing, you know,
That
uh,
means hypocrisy or the songs we steal. It's not really your DNA.
I think everything I do is my DNA. So
Yes, of course.
I mean, for me, this whole I am thing was actually about the song itself. It's about cancer. I'm singing I am, the cancer. So that's how it became. But also, I think it has more meanings than that. I mean, this is what I am, kind of,
Mm.
and it's a spiritual thing too. People to try to make themselves more energized. They usually go out and say I am. You know.
Yes. Okay, I understand. So yeah, it's a really exciting album. It's a
Yeah.
really, really great album with a
Thank
lot
you.
of different atmospheres, from
Yeah.
pop to electro to metal. How do you manage to bring together all these ideas and mix together?
Well, I mean, it takes a long time. It took me forever to figure out how to sing on some songs because it was so different from what I normally do. And so I really had to go out uh, away from my what do you say, like safety net, to really push myself to make my voice um, fit to the song, whatever song it is, and that takes a long time. And I am the only judge, so sometimes you don't really trust yourself. So you keep on going and going and going. Maybe it was good from the beginning, but for me, it's if I'm not 100% sure, then it's not good. So it takes me a while to figure these things out.
Mm. So let's talk about some songs of
Mm,
the album. One of my favorite is "Not for Sale."
mm.
With that 80s electro beginning. Tell us more about that song.
Uh, Let me think. Music wise, it's um, yeah, a little bit more modern, I would say. You know, it's taking samples and drum loops and things like that, and having top 40 in my mind. To make it modern and fresh. So uh, the way it goes, it was the same thing there. Finding the right sounds, the right feeling to make it believable for me. And then you start putting on your lyrics on top of that and trying different kind of vocal styles and shit. So I mean, every song is a huge experiment. The lyrics is about some idiot offered me a lot of money to sign something, and I told him to suck my balls. Seriously, it's uh, based on a true story with a twist on it. Put it that way.
So the second song I want to talk about is Revolution.
Mm.
It's an amazing song with powerful. It's a powerful song with huge walls of guitars. We love it. Tell us more about this song.
A Revolution,
Yes.
or which? Yeah, it was actually my son who wrote that song musically.
Okay.
Sebastian. Things he's influenced by, and I mean, he played all the instruments on the song except me with vocals, and
Great.
yeah. So for me, with the lyrics, it's really, I mean, the world is bubbling right now with a lot of I don't know how to say it, but more or less like people are frustrated like hell.
Absolutely.
They feel betrayed by their governments, all these bullshit going on in the world. And yeah, for me, I'm like, it might be a revolution. I'm not saying that we're gonna do a revolution, but I think it's in the air. I hope it will not happen, that things will get better, for everybody. But the way it looks right now, it's pretty tense.
Absolutely. Yes.
Yeah.
I'm okay. I'm agree with that. Tu es mon seul plaisir, besoin de toi pour éveiller mes désirs.
Oh, French. The lyrics.
But it's a French vocal line on My Angel.
Yeah, exactly.
Tell me more about that. Why in
uh,
French?
yeah, it was actually a song I had a long time ago. And it was going more into the 90s vibes, Euro disco kind of thing. And it was a song that I had, but I thought it was kind of boring. And my friend Dennis from Paris, he said, like, why don't you get a girl in there to sing, And I was like, yeah, but who? And so he suggested Cecil, because this is like 10 years ago. And I guess she wanted to try some music careers, or whatever you want to call it at that time. So we redid the vocals and the lyrics for her, that she's answering me, and going back and forth with this. And in the end, I was like, oh, that's now the song feels more interesting, I think, when she put her vocals on.
And about the meaning of the lyrics, my Angel.
Well, it's about, a girl maybe going too far and kind of blow it up in sexual ways, so to speak. I don't know how frank I should be, but sometimes you burn yourself,
Absolutely.
and he thinks it's his angel, but he's not really the angel.
I understand. There's tell us more about Peter Stromari was involved in the video Go with the
Yeah.
Flow.
Mm-hmm.
How
Well,
it was involved? He was involved.
Well, he's a good friend of mine. We've been friends for a long time. I don't know, 15, 20 years. And it started with me coming up with this idea that maybe he should be in the video. And I think that was Stay Auf or something like that with Lindemann. And then, of course, we did the video that I was very involved in, this space video we did also. And then, yeah, I mean, I send him always songs when I write, we talk about things, he's a good wall to bounce against, he has some ideas, I have some ideas sometimes. So I always try to keep him involved, like this is what's coming up, and he sometimes maybe have an idea. Anyhow, when it was time to do this video, I asked him, hey, let's do it again, together, you and me only. And yeah, simple as that.
Simple as that. Okay.
Yeah.
So the artwork of the cover album is very strange. It's really strange. What is the meaning of it?
I am chaos. It's
and,
very simple.
and who designed the?
It was Haile Mania who did it. He did. I started working with him in 2010, I think, with You Only Live Twice. We tried to get this Painhead as a character, and it's just been developing since that. I used him also on the Coming Home album, and now we did it again on this album. So,
Right. I took a look at your site,
mm.
and I discovered a game playing Go with the Flow and adrenaline-fueled adventure.
Oh yeah.
What is it?
Uh, a time, if you're bored, sit and play some. We try to do good things for the fans, something different and special. We really try to get them involved in things, which is I think is very important. To see their what they think about things when you release things, when we ask them. I mean, we got a really hardcore fan base. Maybe it's not so many, but they're all really hardcore, and they tell you what they want to hear and how they want to do it. So we try to reward them with free games and things like that. And also giveaways with merchandise and things.
Do you play games when you're at home?
No, I can't because I'll break the joystick.
So talking about touring, we know that you will play some festivals this summer and then tour in
Yeah.
North Europe, but we haven't seen any European tour and of course any French concert. What are your plans about it?
We're planning on it, put it that way. Right now, we're trying to find something to support.
Okay.
Because in October, November we went out and did a headline run, to mainly to wake people up and say, hey, we're back, pay attention, and it was very successful, I think, this tour. So I mean, yeah, with the new album we need to come back for sure again. We're also going to try to do a lot in America as well, but we will not forget Europe and other places for sure.
So what is the target, 2025 for France or at the end of 24?
I hope the end of 24, if not beginning of 25.
25, right, fantastic.
Yeah, I mean everything is up in the air and planning right now, so I don't have any straight answers. Otherwise, I would tell you right now, and push it, but I don't have the details yet. They're still working on it.
Okay, fantastic. So thank you very much for all these informations about the new album, I Am, and we hope you the best, of course, for this new album.
Yeah, and hope to see you guys in France. Hey, this is Peter from Pain, and you're watching United Rock Nation.
Thank you very much, Peter. We hope to see you very soon here in France.
Yes, definitely.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Bye.
Have
Bye.
a good evening. Bye-bye.
Bye.